Thanks for joining us today for 9 News at noon. A person is dead this afternoon after getting hit while on I-225. It closed the interstate in both directions for several hours, but it's back open now. Colorado State Patrol says they got a call around 1:15 this morning that a car hit a person in the southbound lanes near Parker Road. CSP says the driver ran away and left the car there. The highway was shut down for about 3 hours until 4:30. We're working on getting more information about the person who died and the driver. We'll bring you updates both on air and on 9news.com. Denver police say a shooting this morning near DTC sent 2 people to the hospital. We're working to learn their exact condition, but we're told they are expected to survive. Officers say the shooting happened off of South Quebec Street near RTD's Bellevue station. Investigators found an SUV with bullet holes on the side of I-25 just before the East Bellevue exit. They believe that it is related to the shooting. Police say they're still working to put together suspect information. A man who pleaded guilty to assaulting women on trails in several Jefferson County parks last year was sentenced to 8 years to life in prison. Glenn Braden confronted 11 female hikers along trails in Flying J Ranch Park, Alderfer Three Sisters Park, and Genesee Mountain Park. Between April and August of last year, his actions toward the women varied from indecent exposure, attempted sexual assaults, and unlawful sexual contact. Braden got into trouble for similar illegal behavior in South Carolina in 2019 and 2020. So the court considered him highly likely to reoffend, and his sentence reflects that. A child is back with their family this afternoon after Lakewood police say they were in a vehicle that had been repossessed. Police say the tow truck driver did not know the child, who's around 11 years old, was in the vehicle until it was in the impound lot. Police say the child was sleeping at the time. We'll have more details later today on 9 News. New at noon, a Denver police sergeant is on administrative leave accused of pointing a gun at someone while he was off duty. Today, the 17th Judicial District Attorney's Office announced that it is filing a menacing charge against 57-year-old Jason Brake. The DA's office says that he pointed a gun at someone in Commerce City back on October 3rd. Brake has been with DPD since 1990. Denver police said it will begin an administrative review after the criminal case is resolved. The man arrested for seriously hurting a person in a road rage incident has been fired from his job. Renee Cook worked as a Papa John's delivery driver. Police say Monday night he got into a small crash with another person and it escalated into an argument. They say the other driver got out of the car, Cook ran them over, and then drove off. Police tracked him down and arrested him. The person he's accused of hitting is in the hospital in critical condition. CSU students are ready for a calm weekend after 2 unnerving incidents on campus this week. On Wednesday, the university warned students about police activity in Alpine Hall. CSU sent an update 9 hours later that a person was found dead inside a dorm room. We're still waiting for the coroner to release a cause of death for that. Then later that same night, another shelter-in-place order was sent out when a woman was stabbed. The man, who police say left campus soon after that, has not been arrested. Students are now split on the school's communication and transparency about what's been happening during these incidents.
Everyone was just kind of like, what the hell's going on? Like, why won't they tell us more? Like, why are we not more, like, informed about a dead person and a crazy person on the loose?
CSU did a great job keeping us safe and communicating with us. And yeah, hopefully it just doesn't happen again.
Students said they understand that the school can't tell them everything when something happens, but they believe a little more detail could have saved them a lot of stress and fear. Finally, at least some ski areas in Colorado are starting to crank out that snow, and Keystone is one of them. Loveland Ski Area showed off their snowmaking skills in a social media post this morning. Oh, we love to see it. And Arapahoe Basin employees got a very early start to their machines. The ski area is commonly the first or one of the first to open for the year, but this year has not been like the others, and they're still waiting to decide on an opening day. Some resorts already got some snow this morning, and we'll get some more this weekend, but the rain is coming to the metro. Joining me now is Corey Reppenhagen with our 9 News Weather Impact team. And Corey, fall finally decided to show up to the party.
Finally, long-awaited cool down after the warmest first 17 days of October in history. Here on the Front Range, we finally get that cool down. Here's the current temperatures across the area, 50 degrees. We're not going to get much warmer than that. We'll stay cloudy with a chance of rain. Here's the live picture of Pikes Peak Summit right now, where there is a winter weather advisory there for 4 to 8 inches. The snow is starting to pick up here in the high country, especially down here in the southwest San Juans, where that will be the bullseye. Scattered stuff across the area. I wish I had better news for the Front Range, but it looks like we're going to stay in a dry slot for much of the time here. As you see the storm system circulation here in northwest Arizona. Great for southwestern Colorado, but a terrible place for the Front Range. And we'll only have a few isolated chances for showers here. Really between 1 and 5 o'clock today, we'll have a decent shot. We'll stay cloudy and cool otherwise. And then we may stay dry overnight into tomorrow morning. Here's the futurecast here showing a few isolated showers moving through the area between 3 and 4. We could get a little bit of rain here in Denver Metro, but it goes fast. Now it doesn't last long. Better chance out here on the eastern plains. And you see this dry slot here develop here about 6 or 7 o'clock, lasting through the night. And that will probably keep us pretty dry until about tomorrow morning. We'll have one more shot as those upslope winds kick in, creating a little some showers, especially down here in the south metro. So not a lot of chances to pick up some rain, but we will have some. I'll talk about that a little bit more, as well as the snow forecast coming up in just a little bit.
Thank you, Corey. Today is officially the last day for a local business that's been around for 66 years, the Bandimere Speedway. We've known this was coming since April of last year. That's when the family agreed to sell the land and the property. The Speedway, nicknamed Thunder Mountain, didn't host any drag racing events this year. Their website says the Bandimere family and staff are pursuing a new location to continue the Speedway legacy, though it's not clear yet where that will be. People have been dumping RVs and mobile homes on county roads in Weld County, and the sheriff's office wants that to stop. The sheriff's office says they found several abandoned RVs and mobile homes along rural roads near Greeley. They complain it's not only a safety hazard, but it costs the county money to tow them away. They want people to get rid of them right away, sell them or give them away, or get a professional to scrap it. A routine test on the water in the Dougco community of Perry Park recently showed that radium levels are at an all-time high there. The Perry Park Water and Sanitation District tests for radioactive metals 4 times a year. A sample taken in August showed that it was at a level at 3 to 4 times the usual amount and well above the federal limit. The water district cleaned its filters and tested again. The next sample was lower, but it was still at a level that the EPA says can increase your risk of cancer. Still, the state health department considers it safe to drink, but the water is getting more treatment and a new round of testing is in the works. It is typical for Colorado towns to find radium in the water because they have groundwater sources like Perry Park does.